Here we are at Exhale Vapor City in Tucker, Georgia, and I have just been asked to leave the store. He greeted me. That was nice. I did find the item that I wanted, and the next thing he said was that he'd like me to leave.
If you do not stop recording in my store, I'm going to call the police and ask you to leave now.
Please call the... That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. We can call Fox 5 and all sorts of stuff. I would like to purchase something here. Please do call your boss, because I will be calling corporate.
Go for it.
I am looking forward to releasing this video, because I just want to purchase something.
Off, dude! Off! Get the off of here, man! Can't stand your racist.
Racist?
Yeah.
Sir,
right?
I'm not a racist.
Right, I got a in my store. He won't leave. He's wearing some Trump shit. Got some racist bullshit up in his head and shit. I'm not serving anyone that has to do with that. He's a treasonous.
I don't have a problem with you, sir, whatsoever. I just want good health care for my kids. I don't have a problem with the color of your skin or yours. I'd like to purchase some of this naked vape juice, though, if that would be all right. All right, see, because... Okay, here's where we're at.
Leave the store.
Here's where you're at.
Leave the store.
Here's
where we're at.
Leave
the store! Off! I don't give a get out! Dude,
go ahead, take another swing at it. Make contact with me one more time. I'm going to make a deal with you. I want to purchase that vape juice.
No.
If you sell it to me, I won't. If you sell it to me... Look, if you sell it to me, I won't call the police. What you did was assaulted me. What I need is that for my wife. If you sell it to me, I won't call the cops and press charges on you for assault. I won't call corporate and get you fired. Just sell me the product so I can leave.
What do you want?
Naked in the strawberry in a 6 milligram.
Where do you see naked?
Right here. This where is it?
Where
this right there. Here. Right next to that. In a 6 milligram. Make sure it's a 6 milligram so I don't have to come back.
No, you're not coming back to my store, homie. I'm making sure of that. Get the out of here, dude. Oh my.
God bless America. Capitalism wins again.
Capitalism, president. He's a racist, stupid piece of shit. You're a racist,
just ring the
stupid piece of
ring the
off.
Do my bidding.
Man, get out.
Sell it to me. No. Sell it to me. Sell it to me, punk.
Call the cops.
It's your job, your freedom. Sell me the Sell it to me.
Nope.
Sell it to me. Come on. Ring it up. Ring it up and you don't ruin your life. That's where you're at right now. Because you done upset me. And you should have helped him first in the first place before you threw a temper tantrum, dip. He's standing here waiting for you to ring him up. How
get
is
out!
that? Help your customer. You got a business card here?
We are going to be here all day. Get out.
I'm cool with it. I'm recording. You got a business card for your manager or anything like that?
I ain't giving you
Oh, man. This is phenomenal. Look, God bless America and everybody in it. I love you, sir. I don't even know you. I love you, too. And God bless you.
This is about money.
This is about money. I just want to bring this thing home to my wife. You know?
This is about money,
Man, this got nothing to do with skin color.
I'm not selling
This has nothing to do with skin color.
This is about money, man.
Look, I like having a little bit more money in my paycheck. I like paying less for my kids' health care. I got nothing to do with skin color, bro.
I'm not selling you.
Sorry, bro. You gotta go through this, but
Wow, man. God bless you. Hey, check it out. He's still your president. Go f yourself.
We are going to make our country great again.
I have no respect for women who voted for Trump, okay?
Yeah, me too.
I think so poorly of them, and the reason why is because, look, I don't think that you're a single issue voter. I just think you're dumb, okay? I think you're fucking dumb.
Which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Of the declared ones, right now, Donald Trump.
Steven Crowder is a conservative comedian who makes videos on YouTube. He's pretty popular. He's got close to 4 million subscribers and tens of millions of viewers. His stuff isn't for everyone, but so. If you don't like his videos, watch Colbert. It's a free country. where he used to be. The press is working to change that. A few days ago, a writer at Vox.com demanded that YouTube ban Steven Crowder. Why? For the crime of insulting him. Amazingly, many in the Washington press corps agreed. You shouldn't be allowed to mock talentless Vox writers, they said. Apparently, it's a new addition to the First Amendment. Turns out the Vox writer in question is hardly a sympathetic figure. Hardly. He's got a long history of leveling racist attacks online. He's called for physically assaulting people he disagrees with politically, even as he whines about being oppressed himself. He is, in other words, a classic archetype on the left. He's a fascist posing as a victim. No sensible adult would take him seriously. And yet YouTube is obeying his commands. The company announced it will demonetize Steven Crowder's YouTube channel, killing his business. They did this even though in a statement they admitted that Crowder had broken no rules. Vox, amazingly, meanwhile, released a series of statements demanding that YouTube censor Crowder entirely, not just demonetize him, but bounce him off. So much for freedom of the press. The real question, though, for the rest of us is, why is this allowed to continue? Let's stop pretending. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, these are the modern public square, obviously. Congress has acknowledged them as such. Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act gives tech companies special immunity from being sued for defamation or fraud, immunity that we don't have on this channel, for example. And the purpose of this is to allow, quote, true diversity of political discourse. It's a high-minded cause. The effect is immunity, and that immunity is worth tens of billions of dollars. It's one of the reasons the owners of Twitter and Facebook and Google are so rich. You guaranteed that to them through your representatives in the Congress. And yet, in return, these tech companies violate the terms of the deal every minute of every day. They're not open forums. They're ongoing exercises in control and censorship. The question is, how long will the rest of us stand for this? Glenn Greenwald co-founded The Intercept, and he joins us tonight. Glenn, thanks so much for coming on. So you don't have to be a fan of Steven Crowder or anyone to see this as a threat to one person's speech is a threat to all of our speech, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, I personally find Steven Crowder to be just a contemptuous cretin as a commentator. I do think he's an infantile bully and bigot, which are not words I easily invoke. He didn't just criticize Carlos Maza. He mocked him for being gay and for being Latino, used a lisp and things to ridicule him, sent a lot of harassment his way. But that's the point, Tucker, is that censorship advocates want our brains to only go to that most primitive first level of, do we hate this person, and are we therefore glad that they're being censored, without thinking about the framework being endorsed or the consequences that ensue from it. I mean, I personally, it resonates a lot for me because I've dealt with harassment far greater than what Carlos Maza is complaining of. I'm a gay man in a country, Brazil, that just elected a president driven by intense anti-gay animus. My husband's a member of Congress in the oppositional party. We've been mocked and derided with our sexual orientation, not by random YouTubers, but by the president of the country himself on Twitter, and his family members who are elected members of Congress. And it would never occur to me to run to social media companies to beg for censorship.
Black lives have never, ever, ever mattered to the Democrat Party. Black votes always have.
You're awake, by the way. You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country. It's real.
They say to respect we've opened up a very big discussion that needs to be opened up. We're not talking about religion.
Fucking pissed, dude. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Latinos voting for Donald Trump. Fuck black people voting for Donald Trump. Fuck Cubans. Fuck Florida. Fuck you, dude.
If you voted for Donald Trump, well then fuck you.
It has to be a joke. I do not believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You better fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I need an ambulance. I can't believe.
So probably like most people that are gonna see, well, maybe not, because given the result, maybe I really am different, and maybe a lot of people that I'm surrounded by think with open minds and open hearts like I do. And I do want to say that I've been very vocal for my support for everyone besides Donald Trump. Heavily supported Bernie, heavily supported Hillary. And I still think that in her lifetime she deserves to be the first female president. And that's what makes me so sad. Is that I just wish that she had that opportunity because she's fought for so long. And because I believe her when she says that she loves this country. This is all she's ever done. She's given her life to make it better.
This mentally enslaved millennial says, worst day in America, 9/11. Second worst day in America, 11/9. Hashtag not my president. 9/11 or 11/9, it's morning in America. 9/11, never forget. 11/9, always regret. Hashtag not my president. They get worse. 11/9 is the new 9/11. 9/11 turned into 11/9. Two dates we'll never forget. 11/9 and 9/11.
I feel like this was a fair election because it looks like Donald Trump won fair and square.
How did he win fair and square? Hillary had more votes. More human beings voted for Hillary. This isn't fair. We didn't get one vote. You didn't get a vote. It's just like back in the day when your vote was 1/3.
So the Electoral College, here's somebody who wants to blow that up. You want to get rid of Electoral College?
Just count the votes. It's ridiculous. Hillary, you're a lawyer. Walk in, go to the Supreme Court. I believe in you, Hillary. I've been to Rwanda. I've been to your hospital in Rwanda. I've seen all the good you've done. I believe in you. Women need you. Minorities need you. I need you. Chicago needs you. We all need you. This country needs you to stand up and walk into the Supreme Court and say one vote equals one vote. What's wrong with that? What's the debate?
9/11, 11/9. Two tragedies happened on those two dates that America will never forget. The saddest days of my life, 9/11 and 11/9. I've never felt this way about America, except when I was a kid after 9/11. They go on and on and on. Now I have two dates I have to try not to cry about. 9/11 and 11/9. Just a few more. 9/11 and 11/9 have proven to be the worst days in American history.
We saw a lot of the liberal press kind of sneering at Brexiteers. We saw a lot of the sneering that we see from the Clinton News Network, and I think it's something we
That's CNN. You're calling us the Clinton News Network.
That's exactly correct. And
Why? Why do you call us the Clinton News Network?
Because
when we prominently featured a Florida poll that showed Donald Trump had a couple of points.
And earlier on this evening on Twitter, you were telling me, Hillary Clinton has a 12-point lead, and now you're having to look at Florida polls showing a 2-point lead.
But those are two different.
Very hard for you.
They're entirely different things. One is a national poll that showed she had. One poll that showed she had a 12-point lead, others show a 9-point lead. Nationally, she's been ahead
I think
for
we're
weeks.
all very bored of the polls. I think none of us need to take any notice of them whatsoever. We learned that in the UK with Brexit. We learned it indeed with our general election. What I will say, having sat in the Republican convention in Cleveland and watched your news network, it is entirely biased, I think, in coverage.